We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts.
And hello again to all of our wonderful and glorious and grand fans to another exciting edition of Extreme Hardcore Nerds. We have a big episode for you today. Not just one, not just two, not just three, but four, count them, four, reviews today.
So you'll probably want to cut off right around that 20-minute mark. And just go take a long bathroom break. Maybe grab a bite to eat.
Or make sure that you're listening to us on some kind of portable device that you can bring with you. Because this one might be a long one.
That's never wise.
So
Walking around with
we've got on tap Need for Speed the Run, Assassin's Creed Revelations,
Yay!
Saints Row the Third, and last but certainly not least, fuck Bethesda. Anyway.
Hey,
Whoa. Hey, Billy, it's gonna be fun.
Whoa. You do not do that.
Oh, I just did.
Fuck Bethesda. I hated
Don't make this another 2 extra hour podcast.
Let's not do that, Billy.
Yeah,
in case
Andy.
you haven't figured out, if you listen to our
Andy.
afterthought show, if you listen to our afterthought show last week, I didn't take the deal.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought you did after you said, I will eventually play.
But
we've worked enough magic. It's going to happen, and I'll still get what I want.
But see, they had me on the ropes, but they made that crucial mistake allowing me to reflect on the conversation.
Which is exactly why I said it's an exploding offer.
Yeah.
I even if he said no, I already took the table off the deal at that point.
The table off the deal?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
I'm going off that one.
So, with that, I am, of course, your host, your all-knowing exalted one himself, your king of kings, Big Daddy Cool, Andy Kruger, and along with me this week,
your ever-present and back, hopefully going to be here for much, much longer, slightly annoyed at Marvel, Dark Reaper Stephen Creighton.
And joining us over that series of tubes called the interwebs this week,
The still tired, still goat-like, backseat goodbye, Gunner Sipper.
we really need to get this kid some Ambien or something.
You are so sleepy on Sunday.
I have an excuse this time.
And what is your excuse?
I was at a concert, and I jumped a lot.
Okay, fair enough.
Wow.
Exercise is a thing that will make you tired.
It is. And last but certainly not least...
Excuses, Garrett 4.
Yay.
That works. So, yes.
Hey, it worked!
Good
Yay!
for you. See? Things are good.
Okay, I'm here now. Hi, my name is Garrett 4. How are you guys doing? Cool.
Well, nice to know somebody could join us finally, as we're only 5 minutes into it.
Yeah.
So, with all that, as I said, big show today, little bit of news, little bit of comics, one minor tidbit for movie news this week, but it's kind of a biggie, so we're going to
I'm disappointed.
Wow.
Come on, you cannot be hating on this.
Oh, I am. If it's what I think it is, I am very much hating on it.
Okay, well, you might find out if somebody's hating or not, because you know haters got hate. And with all that, stay tuned. News will be right back.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
And we are back, and it is that time of the day where we discuss news. We talk all the wonderful stories from across the land that have come across the king's desk that they're broadcasting to the masses. And starting us off this week, one I know at least two of us are excited for.
I like it.
One's on the fence, and Butthorn will probably be on just because No, wait, he's a Blizzard guy, and since this is BioWare, I doubt he'll be on board for it.
Wait. BioWare what?
So Star Wars: The Old Republic, the beta
Yes.
goes live this weekend. Thanksgiving weekend. What better way to say thanks to all the people that have supported you through the years than giving them the biggest MMO to release ever on that time when you're supposed to be sitting around talking to your family and watching football?
By the
Who
way,
the hell
it's just
spends any time with their
data,
family on
not
Thanksgiving,
actually a release.
Yeah, I know. So anybody who signed up or that pre-ordered by November 11th should already have their invites. So the beta goes live November 25th through the 28th.
There we go.
Did you get an invite for it?
I did not.
I didn't.
I
Me
didn't.
either.
None
of us pre-ordered it.
For them.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
I'm
Because
disappointed
I know
in
that
you.
Andy and myself, we were planning on just getting it later. We weren't going to get it right away.
Yep.
Gunner still doesn't have a PC.
I'm sure we'll have.
What are you talking on right now?
A Mac.
I'm sorry.
So, I'm sure they'll go open sometime.
Yep. So, also, a little bit of a franchise that I know I've played a lot of. I'm sure you've played a lot of. Metal Gear Solid news. First off, you know that little game called Rising that they announced 2 years ago and haven't touched since?
Nah, I don't remember that anymore.
Yeah, evidently they got a
Okay,
new producer.
whoever is moving their mic, stop that, please.
Oh, it's probably gonna. But so
Sorry,
yep.
Gunner.
God. So Shinobi Mitsunari has
Damn it.
as we experience some kind of difficulty, not technical.
more than once, and you're playing with it, buddy.
Sorry.
Your eyes will fall out and your hands will grow hair.
And you know you're gonna go blind from doing that.
So
My bad.
Oh, let's see. So Shinobi Mitsunari. Yeah, I know I butchered your name. Sorry, dude. But like you care, you stepped away from the project. So he was the successor.
and our special guest.
Yeah, coming into the studio now. He was the successor from Hideo Kojima, and so now he's passing the reins on to Yuri Karaoke.
So not one, but two people have stepped off this project since.
Yep, and now we're on the third. That's giving me a lot of
doubt.
faith.
A lot of doubt in this limboed project that has appeared once and literally hasn't been spoken of again since.
And then, so yeah, I'm not.
I'm not going to hold my breath on this one, really.
No, as much as I love Metal Gear.
It's the Duke Nukem of today.
No,
No, because this hasn't even.
This doesn't even have a date. This doesn't have, any concept of actually work so far, other than here's a video. We don't know
slice
when,
fruit.
Yeah, we don't know when we're gonna get it to you.
Yeah. So, and then of course, also going along with that, Mr. Kojima came out on Twitter this week and officially announced that we are getting Metal Gear Solid 5. Snake's not dead yet.
So, does anyone think we need another Metal Gear Solid?
No,
Nope.
because he's freaking old and he's an old geezer, dude. What the hell can he
Whoa.
do? Just watch you to death?
Have you ever seen Red?
He's a little bit older than those guys, I think.
No.
Morgan Freeman?
I have seen Red, yes. I have Red.
You played Splinter Cell?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of those guys aren't having a rapid age deterioration, though.
Yeah, but I
And
mean,
Morgan had
who's
more-
to say that they haven't gotten that under control? Or who's
Okay,
to say
I'm-
that we don't
I'm
go back
sorry.
and do
Sam
a Naked
Fisher
Snake?
looks
No.
younger
Story again.
than Solid
Well, then it
than
wouldn't get
Snake
5, it would get
on
another
Metal
title.
Gear.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
'cause-
Metal Gear 3 or Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater, that was a Naked Snake title.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Dude, there's a Solid
I don't know if
Snake,
we can
there's
go
a Naked
back
Snake, there's
in the story
Liquid
so
Snake.
much.
Are all these the same snakes?
They're all
Solid
clones.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know.
they're all clones from Big Boss,
I don't know if we.
aka
Oh.
Naked Snake, yeah. But I don't know if we'd want to go that far back again. Because, I mean, That's like saying there's something that needs to be filled past Metal Gear Solid 3. I mean, nothing was better than just seeing boss getting overworked by.
I think they're
Big
just
boss getting
milking
worked
that
by boss.
franchise
Yeah.
now. They should have ended on Metal Gear Solid 4.
I mean, that story could have ended. It doesn't mean it's the end of the series of Metal Gear.
All I can say is this. If we make another Metal Gear Solid,
Raiden's got to be better.
well, that's Rising again. But no, if we make another Metal Gear Solid with
I want to play as
Snake,
Meryl.
Yeah, that would be cool.
that would be kind of cool. But
I want to play as Meryl.
no, I want an actual game this time.
Yeah, I don't want a
not
cutscene.
not a 10-hour movie that has 2 hours of gameplay attached to it.
It's not Zone of the Enders. What's that game I'm thinking of? It's got 3. I know there's the one game
Any
that I was
Final
thinking of.
Fantasy game?
No. Well, that has multiple amounts of gameplay though. But no, there's this one other game. I'm blanking the game. I have it. It's literally it's set up just like that. There's just this section of gameplay and then just movie. So much movie.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed watching the story, but I'm like, I'd rather be playing right
It's better
now.
when the story happened like on the intercom thing. That was the section of movie you got.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to tell you the story, but while you're actually playing. So I know that you can make things pretty, but we don't need 45 minutes of pretty.
Yep. Let's see. Also, one I can pretty much confirm. This one I can say without any reservation. All of us will be getting.
Xenosaga. I just thought of it.
Yeah, no,
Liar.
Xenosaga.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
Xenosaga.
It's Xenosaga.
Yep, because I remember playing that now, and I'm like, God, this game is not that good because it's nothing but a freaking
It's
movie.
nothing but a fucking movie. And you couldn't skip
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
Because they told you what you had to do in the fucking movie.
Yeah, so
I was like,
That-
skip
yep.
it and be lost or suffer through it.
but yeah, so no, we won't be getting Xenosaga.
I got
But-
Xenosaga 3.
I actually have all of the Xenosaga
I got
games.
everyone except 2. I know, I had to, and I sold it.
Had the first one, and I'm like, I'm not going back.
Okay.
I got
continue.
all of them. And strategy guys with all of them.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I remembered that at the last minute. But go on, what do we got
At
next?
least it wasn't Zelda. Anyway, Mass Effect 3 finally came out this week and announced that it will have a collector's edition for only $80.
Well, the last one was 80, wasn't
Only
it?
80?
There was 2 of them.
Yeah.
There was the $80 one, and then they had like 150 big collector
What was
pack.
that? What did that come with? anyway?
I can't remember right off the top of my
I
head.
totally
but
don't remember. And I don't even think the collectors was really any much difference between the standard because the standard. All you got
I
was the
think
standard.
did it come with a model of the Normandy?
It might have been in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so for this one, you get a premium metal case featuring male and female Commander Shepard.
Yeah.
70-page hardcover art book, limited edition comic by Dark Horse, a fabric N7 patch that you can sew onto your jacket, an exclusive 4x6 lithogram and print of the Normandy, additional in-game content, go figure, including
And a dog.
weapons, squad ultimate
Is this the $80 one or is this the $150 one?
No, this is $80.
No, this is the $80 one.
Oh, wow.
A robotic dog that you can have running around the Normandy. And last but certainly not least, the soundtrack to the game. All for $80.
And one secret mission. We don't know yet.
Okay.
There's supposedly going to be a mission for us here. And possibly a new character. So it's just like the Zahid thing. Or Zahid. Is it Zahid or Zahid?
Yeah, Zahid.
Zahid. So
Yeah, so.
hopefully this time it's better than Zahid's.
Yes,
They could just
'cause
give
that
us
was
like
boring.
something that was Kasami's again. That was cool.
Yeah.
She was a cool add-on.
So.
Shadow Broker 2.
I hope so.
That would be fun.
I mean, now that Liara actually is the Shadow Broker. Spoilers!
You ruined everything. I didn't know that.
Wait.
God.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
For
This
those.
is you and the Power Ranger thing all over again.
I'm not going down that road again. So yeah,
Canada's
I'm
must
definitely
die.
springing the $80 to,
Yeah,
to get.
I'll do
this.
80.
There-
That's
there's
totally
no,
fine with
there's
that.
no question.
Probably too, yeah.
On that.
Us poor people buying things that are way more important than us.
Yep. Oh, let's see. Also this week we found out that anybody who purchased Saints Row the Third on PlayStation 3 will now be getting Saints Row 2 for free.
Okay, you guys made up for it.
Yep.
This is good enough. And so far, yeah, well, when we do the review, you'll get our thoughts on that. But Saints Row 2, still worth playing. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, no, that was the first Saints game I actually played, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. It was the better GTA game.
Oh yeah.
So, let's see. Also, I know, well, a game that we actually just wrote on the board for
Our list of many things to buy in just the first quarter.
first quarter of next year, all the games that we want to do and review, and holy
You guys even
God.
think of releasing a new fucking console? Oh.
But one game I can say is on that list. It's actually number 2 on there. Never Dead has a release date. It is set February 2nd, 2012.
What game?
Never Dead.
Never heard of it.
How far can
it was one that we covered.
Yeah.
It's basically you're playing a guy who's lost his soul, and as you're going through the game, the damage and stuff you take, your body just keeps falling apart.
You look like a mannequin almost.
Kind of, yeah. But yet the game never stops. You keep playing until you're to the point where even if you're just ahead, you have to just sit there and wait for your body to reform.
Yeah.
Okay. So Stubbs the zombie too?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Except your hand doesn't explode like it should. That's cool.
So, no, that one's definitely on the list to check out next year. Let's see. The developers of Brink are working on a game for a major entertainment brand.
Yeah. So at least
So you don't know if it's a movie franchise. We don't know if it's a comic book franchise. We don't know. Just that they're working on a new game.
Good for them at least. I mean, Brink wasn't the highest flying fashion of games, but I mean, it tried something different.
Yeah,
It went there, and hopefully with more time and a little bit more backing and money, they can fill in gaps for something new this time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see. Also, for those of you lucky enough to play Gears of War 3, we all know my issue with that. Don't need to go down that road.
I actually have a question, Andy.
Yes.
I saw you online the other night.
Yeah, he's gotten
see,
that a lot.
everyone's wondering. We're all
Here's the situation. My update from my wonderful friends, the Russians. My account was hacked by a Russian militia.
And they were told it was a militia.
I was
which
told
makes
it actually was a
funnier.
militia. I was not given the name of the group.
Yeah, you wonder why.
And as of right now, the fraud team is investigating it, and the recovery team more than likely is having to rebuild my account from scratch before I can officially get it back. So when you see me go online, I don't know why. I don't know if they've unlocked it or what the deal is. That for the longest time, I couldn't even access Xbox Live, wouldn't let me go on, nothing. Well, now all of a sudden it started popping up and letting me actually connect to Xbox Live, but everything's still in Russian. I still can't see friends' profiles. I still can't do a thing. So that's the update on that.
Child locks.
Okay.
So
Andy, I'm sorry. I am watching a World of Warcraft commercial of Chuck Norris right now.
That's right. He was on there. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Mr. T to Chuck Norris. That's right. You don't mess with the roundhouse, kid.
Sad.
Yeah, except an orc probably would.
What better way to get people back to World of Warcraft than adding the biggest badass on the planet?
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
False.
Hush!
Chuck Norris sucks.
Thank you for saying that.
Okay, so sorry to interrupt you, Andy. What were you saying?
So anyway,
Gears?
yeah, those of you lucky enough to play Gears, we just got a recent title update.
Yep.
That added spectator mode to online play, which is something awesome. And then it eased the difficulty on certain challenge modes throughout the game.
Which is funny.
Thank goodness.
Now, for the spectator mode, is that just a new update and permanent for just watching any match?
I think
or something
so.
like that? Because I was wondering, I thought there was already a spectator mode for when you're playing the games. I'm guessing this is just for if you don't want to play at all, you can watch any person's match.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually be in it. Okay.
So, let's see. And as long as we're talking spectators and things like that, yeah, there was a game that came out last week that we had some discussion on.
Zelda?
No. That Madden of shooters broke another box office record.
That's what it does.
775 million in sales in 1 week. But I love how they emphasize it as box office record. Well, now, last time I checked, games weren't movies.
Yeah. So clearly, it's made more money than a movie.
It's made more money than the last Batman movie.
It made more money than anything.
Pretty much
in 1 week.
So that's probably why they had to stick it up in that level of box office.
Because
I guess there's no level higher than that unless we get into corporate CEO territory.
In second place with I think 655 million. Oh wait, what is that? Oh wait, Call of Duty Black Ops. So I guess
I was gonna say Twilight. I was gonna say Twilight right behind it. No.
I guess those Activision people with that franchise called Call of Duty is actually making a really good game, Andy.
I don't think this is a suggestion of really good as much as it's just, they make a lot of money. And people like to spend money.
They have a successful brand, and they've been able to market that brand, and all the sheep just herd towards it like mindless idiots because they just slap that brand on it.
Yeah.
It's like saying McDonald's has good food.
Yeah.
Or Pimp My Ride is an actual great show.
Yeah.
Or Jersey Shore actually deserves to be the #1 rated show for Viacom.
How are those people allowed to
exactly.
I saw that.
I'm sorry, I just stopped paying attention to you.
Well, yeah, because I was making valid points and you didn't want to listen again.
Actually,
anyway,
you're making points towards a TV show, not a game. So
pointing at his ad and said, "This is why everyone hates America," and I was like, "Yeah, it is."
So anyway, moving on. That other game that Dare Bear not mention, but we got to review the stupid damn thing later. Bethesda has sold 3.5 million copies of Skyrim within the first 2 days.
And they deserved every cent of it.
They do.
Just like Activision deserves every cent of their money as well.
They do.
Because if they're good enough to make fun of idiots and take their money, I'm not gonna hate on you for it. Because I do the same. We pretty much do the same thing.
Yeah, I can't argue. But
hopefully, all this money will be go forth toward Fallout 4. I want another big bomber.
Just got a little more salt in that wound, don't you?
Actually, I'm using claws to actually inject the salt straight into the vein.
Okay. Let's see. Also, we found out this week that Square Enix has finally figured out there's this thing out there called the Unreal Engine. That might be a good thing to put in your games.
Well, I'm not going to say that it's that. But they're a very close company of, we like to do everything ourselves. So, and they're not, this isn't the first company to go big time with, the Unreal Engine. It's very well popular and used.
Yeah.
I've used it myself. Hopefully this will alleviate some of that time they like to spend on just building their own engines for one game and then, having to work everything into it. Hopefully the way they like to do their games works well with this engine and they can actually get something out in a timely fashion and it still looks good.
Yeah. So, yep, Square Enix, Unreal Engine for multiple new projects.
Fourth, I think, is the magic number so far.
Okay,
so
but they haven't released
any info or names or anything like that, but just new projects coming with that engine.
Hey, does Square Enix make the game Prey?
No.
No. Okay.
No, that's.
I thought Prey was a Square game.
Oh my God! Why can't I think of the company? I remember we made fun of them so hard, and I can't think of their name now.
Because Prey 2 looks like it's becoming really nice, and isn't that using the Unreal Engine?
Yeah, but it's not. I don't
But
think that's
everybody
Square.
uses the Unreal Engine.
but it's not. Oh my
No,
God! Because we
Battlefield
Tony
is
Hawk,
made by-
Frostbite.
Oh God!
and we made fun of it so much, and I couldn't. We made fun
Hey,
of the company.
Prey is made
Can I
by
think of-
Human Head Studios
Thank you.
under contract for 3D Realms and published by 2K Games.
Yes,
Okay,
there it is.
that's where-
Oh, I was like, why am I having so hard?
Yeah, because we brought up the 3D realms because we were talking Duke Nukem.
And I was like, and the reason they made all those funny ass things in the game, I'm like, well, it's 3D Realms. Why wouldn't that be made fun of in that game?
yeah.
I also have one more question. This
What's
actually
up?
has to do with the Unreal Engine too. Whatever happened to that game called Samaritan that we saw in E3?
It wasn't a game as much as it was just a demo, just a video demo to show off.
The show off the new Unreal Engine.
Yeah, we all were
Okay.
led to believe that it might be the next project Epic was doing, but they haven't said anything on it yet. Though if they did, it looked cool. I wouldn't mind playing
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Sure.
and that's what the new Unreal Engine is supposed to show
what it
off,
can
and
do.
that looks really nice.
So as long as we're still talking Square and Enix and all
No,
that fun
Hideo
stuff.
Kojima. No.
They announced that their next 3DS title will be Threat Rhythm or Theta Rhythm or
Threat Rhythm.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Final Fantasy, and it will be on store shelves February 16th.
I'd be
next
so
year.
for it if I could tell me what the fuck it is. I've seen.
It's
a
like
Final Fantasy
Elite
game.
Beat
Well, I know
Agents,
it's
but
it's
sucky.
kind of like that, but I mean, there's all of the things that they've done don't show the same thing as Elite Beat Agent. That's the thing. I mean, they all have music bases, but then there's fighting and there's this walking part, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden, it plays the background of like the opening intro in Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't get what's going on. I'm like. Is this an RPG game, or is this just a music-based game with multiple versions of Final Fantasy in it? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just confused.
Not surprising coming from Square. But let's see. Also, so last week we mentioned PETA being all pissed off because you killed a rat in Battlefield. Well, guess who they went after this time? That's right.
was a family
Everyone's
company.
favorite Italian plumber himself, Mario, because of the kabuki suit.
The Tanuki suit?
That too.
Wasn't that made like in Super Mario 3?
Yeah, that's the thing
Yeah.
that made me laugh. I'm like, wait, the Tanuki suit? You mean that thing they made over like 10 or 20
made
years
back
ago?
in the early 90s.
You're mad at that now?
Yep.
Huh. A little late in the ball there, but guys. Did you guys play the game?
No.
I posted the link, and it has a link to the game they made, just
Okay.
like they did for Super Meat Boy. That thing is gory. It is super gory, which is like, yeah, I think you guys are totally missing the idea of your demographic here, I guess. But okay. So
If that's what you want to use to get your point across, go for it.
I still like going to the side and making jokes. It's fun.
Oh, let's see. Where do I want to go next? Here we go.
Anyway, up or down?
Uncharted 3 is going to be getting some new multiplayer maps here soon, based off of Killzone 3. So Drake's
gonna be
going to
fighting
Helgon.
Aliens?
No, it's just that they're taking the,
Okay.
the environment and the world. But
It'd just be funny if all of a sudden a giant airship comes out of nowhere and
Oh,
they
yeah.
just keep playing. It's like, that's not strange.
You and Sully taking on the Hellgas. that actually would be kind of cool. to
And
see.
Sully would win.
Yep. Oh, let's see. And then also, Sony is reportedly considered creating a television service to compete with cable. I'm guessing that's not compete with cable. I'm guessing that's compete with Microsoft.
Cable's just the sideline idea that they don't want to, so that Microsoft doesn't, see them right away.
So this whole idea about TV over the internet.
Big topic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, that thing that everyone says is new and no
Mike,
one's really sure about working.
ESPN on the Xbox 360 works great.
Yeah, but
It does.
just regular television over the internet.
Yes, but
It's not like we all haven't had this for probably, 5 years, 6 years?
Yeah.
We've all been probably
Internet TiVo?
Internet TiVo. We've all done it.
Yep.
Everyone's just kind of catching up.
Yep. Hey, that internet thing might stick around. You never know.
Nothing. Those tubes and wires will never catch on.
No, not at all.
Nothing good like a good old rabbit antenna.
Oh, let's see. And I suppose as long as we're talking a little bit of Microsoft, it is reported that Ubisoft Montreal is working on games for the next Xbox console.
So, our first company to come out and say they're working on one for the next console.
Well, reportedly. That's
No official statement.
I don't
no
get
official
that.
statement.
I don't
So,
get it.
CES, we're going to get the Xbox 720, right?
I don't get it.
Not according to that fucking huge list over there in my head.
I don't get it.
But there's one game that's not on that list as I drop my run sheet.
There's a few names on that list that are
that kind
sometime next year.
of debunks the whole we're going to see it next year.
Yeah, because isn't this
It's
studio...
kind of a system
Isn't
seller.
this studio kind of the flagship for this whole system, too?
Well, now that the original flagship studio said, the hell with it, I'm leaving and going to EA Partners.
Well, but still...
Oh, no, they went... Did they go to Activision?
They're doing a game for Activision, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... okay, I'm sorry, Activision, not EA Partners. My bad.
Sorry, Chad.
Yeah. So, Halo 4 will be on 360, not 720. So it kind of debunks that whole
You think
the
that-
next Xbox is coming because
Yeah.
you think you'd want...
You think you'd stick with the guy that's pretty much sold your system since,
Yeah.
as the
Halo
as the leading
Halo
charge.
seems to be a system seller
Yeah. So,
for some
CES?
unknown reason.
no?
Well,
Maybe?
the more and more I think about this, what I could see it being is CES, we see it, but they're going to focus more on, like...
Software, hardware?
Yeah, the actual tech specs of it, the actual integration of, like,
Aren't we
networks
still
and
supposed to
TV
get the huge patch for the
Yeah,
Xbox
that's the one
360?
thing I'm still waiting for that's supposedly coming.
Yeah, you know, maybe upgrade to a Blu-ray drive, you know, things... The CES, if they announce it, is going to be more of the technical standpoint of it.
I'd say prototype more than anything.
And you're going to see games and stuff like that E3. But I don't think you'll see it this year.
I don't think we'll see an actual finished product.
Yeah.
We'll just see, these are the guts.
Yep.
Look how pretty they are.
And then show the games at E3. Don't pull a Nintendo. And...
Yes, we're using that as a pejorative.
Yep. So... that's my prediction. We'll see how close I am to the mark.
Okay, I'll write
Because,
that
you know, that usual where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's a lot of smoke coming from this
But
news.
I really think it's just a guy in a room lighting a cigarette more so than an actual fire.
We'll see. You never know. The building might be burning down, and I gotta rescue April. And then fucking Rocksteady shows up.
Don't worry, Casey will be there to take over. Knowing him, he'll slay a ton of lines and get caught by something.
Yeah. So, let's see. Couple more stories for this week. One being coming off of Battlefield 3. DICE has confirmed that they are releasing a patch to turn down the brightness of your flashlights.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Thank
just shows how much the
you.
game sucked right there. Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, fanboy's running his mouth again.
So, is that all the patch is going to fix? Just the flashlight?
Yep. Because enough people are bitching, like, I can't stay in cover because when I'm playing a night mission, my flashlight shines and everyone knows where I am. And I'm just like, yeah, why do you think I play with guns that don't have the flashlight equipped?
It's like saying my muzzle flare is too bright. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows where I am. No! Yeah, you wouldn't have that you wouldn't have that problem if you're playing Modern Warfare 3 because the maps are so small anyway. There's no place to hide.
Well, that and they usually take place in daylight.
Yeah. So.
No, there's a couple maps that you play at dark.
And then I suppose as long as you're talking EA and things like that, EA Origins is reportedly going to be the download system of choice on the Wii U. Yeah,
I heard the first part of the article before that one, and it was that Origin wants the Wii U or was pushing Nintendo to become the download choice, and then it changed over to this, to a more subtle, less we're forcing you to do it because if you want our support.
Well, I just love how they're doing, how Nintendo still is going off of this. We're not going to do anything with the internet or upgrade our stores. We're just going to let somebody else do it.
Well,
so I mean, is that a smart move on their part?
A bigger company that understands the internet, yes, but to have Origin as it, not so much, since pretty much the only titles they really have on there now are all EA's. So you're kind of missing a library of everything else.
True, but I mean, if EA gets adopted, you know the other studios are going to come and say, hey, we want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it just depends how big of dicks does EA want to be.
Well, I really would think first it comes down to them building a better setup, for one.
Yeah.
And not having so much what seems to be shareware installs that you have on there, because it just seems really shady that they have so much they want to look into you for, and they're saying it's to process the system better for you, but it's like, usually there's a lovely tab that says, I will help you, and you can click that for I don't want to.
Yeah.
So better infrastructure.
Yep. Two more stories to get to. One being Torchlight 2 has officially been delayed.
So it looks like I'm just going to go get...
I really hope I know that they said they're not going to do Torchlight for, like, a console or something like that, if I heard that correct.
Yeah, you did.
I really hope that they still do. Or they consider it.
It looks like
I
I'm
hope
just going to
that's
get
why
Diablo.
it's getting delayed.
Yeah,
I think I'm just going to get Diablo.
I heard that was the awesome XBLA game.
It's so much
fun. It was
fun,
a really big XBLA game, I heard, too.
Yeah,
it was
a
pretty sizable.
Crawler. Yeah. It's a really good dungeon crawler.
I mean, if it's going to take this long, it's most likely going to end up getting just Diablo and almost completely forgetting about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't need 2 dungeon crawlers.
Well, could that be the reason? Diablo has its release date. They're just kind of backing away.
They're kind of backing away from it. It could be that.
Because Diablo does not have a release date.
Well, they have a closer one than them.
Yeah.
Because originally they wanted to do it this year.
Do not
before
say
Diablo, supposedly.
I'm the one who will say Diablo has a release date.
Well, they clearly are
Diablo practically has a release date. It's going to be first quarter next year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they were wanting to release it this year before Diablo, but clearly they can't. So if they were to hold it back to that point, it would literally just hurt their sales. So they're probably just going to push it much farther into 2012 so that you can get all those Diablo fans settled, and then this can come out.
Yeah.
Andy, and you will give me a lot of cripe about this, and I will say it, and I will take your cripe.
What?
I've been contemplating to get Diablo for my 360. There, I said it.
High five.
Rock on.
Now we can play together.
Told you so.
Fuck you, man. I just don't know. I don't think my computer
funny how that mapping of buttons and
I don't think my computer can handle it. So that's why I'm just planning to get on my 360.
I mean, you guys can sit here and crap all day. I'm just gonna sit there and go, PC's better for fucking shooters.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just is.
We're not starting this war. Stop it now.
Another Extreme Hardcore Nerds After Dark discussion.
Unreal 3 forever!
And then last but certainly not least, as far as regular news goes for this week, before we get into the comics and, of course, the game reviews, according to Variety, Harry Potter director David Yates is on board to make Doctor Who.
Fuck you.
So I'm going to email Anthony and Ashley Birch and get their opinion on this. And then I'm going to email 3 other friends and get their opinion on this and see what everyone thinks about the new Doctor Who idea movie.
Come on, everyone, load up your Tartaruses and let's go.
Wasn't like...
Wait, what did he just say?
He said...
Did he say Tartarus?
He said
kind of, yeah.
Tartaruses.
Stop talking now. Stop now. No, just please don't.
Come on. Maybe we can have an actual reasoning to the Time Lords.
Oh, God, no. Just stop talking.
It's a brilliant idea.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. That's all you need to know.
You know, better yet, I would like to see the version they do on Community.
Oh, God.
Because that's so funny, racist. Come on, Gunnar.
Oh, am I really going to miss the Army versus Navy game next Saturday?
Probably. So,
Oh,
And
man.
then
There was a post on the Doctor Who subreddit, I think like yesterday or the day before, and it was a Twitter campaign to get Justin Bieber to play the Doctor.
oh, God.
how the hell would he play the Doctor?
I know. They were like, who wants
is the
to still
Doctor
see
when he's
old
12.
British men? Yeah.
I just want to see Justin Bieber get shot again like he did on CSI.
That was great.
Really? Did he get shot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. It was even better when I was watching, not Army of Darkness, Planet Terror.
Okay.
And Fergie gets ripped to pieces by zombies.
Yep.
And I went, all is good in this world.
So, but the only thing that we can confirm about the new Doctor Who movie is that any of the cast from the TV show will not be in the movie. They are starting fresh.
No.
Well,
stop,
it ended when David
no.
Tennant left.
So,
This is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
So Gunnar is going to see this and wants it to happen.
in 3D nonetheless.
Oh, even better.
I hate everyone.
I can feel the cynicism through the net.
I know.
So much of it.
Oh, well, with that having been said, and now that we've officially thrown poor Gunnar into a mindless tailspin,
Pull up.
in a glass cage of human emotion, we will reset and we will be right back because we need to get him back on track so we can get going with the comic news.
See you in a
So,
sec.
we will be right back.
Look over there. Riding into town to save the day once again. It's time to round up your pulls and ride to the comic store. Here is your Extreme Hard Corners weekly comics report.
And we are back, and it is that time of the day where we talk comics. We talk nothing but comics. We talk everything comics, and we talk about the world of comics as it is only brought to us by the one and only comic nerd himself, Gunnar Sipper. So, with all that, Gunnar, what is new in the world of arts and panels this week?
Well, video games. Because DC Universe announces the Lightning Strikes DLC pack. For $9.99, you'll be able to run around with the Flash, Black Lightning, Professor Zoom, get all new gears, heroes, villains, and visit a new map set, Central City.
Woo!
Is it worth it?
Yes. I mean, just the fact that they're finally giving you a new city to explore, new missions. The only thing for me that I'm going to say, especially with DCU, because where my characters are right now, raise the level cap.
What are we at?
30.
30? Wow, only
Yeah.
30?
Yeah, you max out at 30.
Probably should.
Oh,
And-
also, Barry Allen.
Oh, it's Barry Allen Flash.
Yep.
Okay.
So, like I said, I'm on board. I would go check it out, especially now that it's free to play. Yeah, it's not hurting anything. But for me to come back, I would definitely we gotta raise the level cap because I mean when I'm playing an RPG or playing something, I gotta have something to go for. And right now, it's like don't get me wrong, the stories are fun. I enjoy playing, but it's like I'm wasting
You have
all
no
this
goal.
experience. Yeah.
There's really no goal.
Yeah, it's just sitting out there, so raise the level cap. Dan, I'm talking to you. Continue.
So,
There it is.
for those,
I love it. He totally
Well,
waited for
since
that.
Mr. Enthusiasm is with us.
He totally waited for that.
the New York School of Visual Arts has started its own comic magazine titled Ink, and it's free. You can get it as an iPad application, or you can get it through PDF download. It's all student run, variety of what they kind of are working on, it's a magazine, just student run. There's some good stuff, there's some interesting stuff, and there's some why do they not have a job already stuff.
Okay.
So talent. Talent.
Yep.
Ted.
Basically, a portfolio you can throw out there to get your name out.
More or less.
Yeah.
To put a damper on your day, Dilbert creator Scott Adams announces he's running for president.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wally, why the hell are we here?
I don't know.
And Alice is in the corner screaming at some intern. Most likely a shuck.
Yay,
I love that
boo.
Boo. I'm going to go with boo.
He's going to
Okay.
go with boo? I'd go with yay.
I'm going, meh.
I'm going to start a presidential campaign now.
Dear God.
And I can't even run because I'm not 35 years old, so...
If it's a platform on kittens, I'm on board.
Kittens.
It's with kittens and goats.
Just kittens.
Clearly, this
Well,
is
he's got 2 votes.
Clearly, this is going to win.
So, wait, that explains why I've never been able to get Stewie Griffin elected.
No,
He's not 35
He's
years
not
of age yet.
35. Yeah. Kind of makes a damper when you're always a baby.
Damn it.
And imaginary.
Hey, if Mickey Mouse can get votes, Stewie Griffin can get votes.
And Zombie Reagan.
Yep.
You can do it.
Can we just elect Bill Clinton again, please?
Yeah, might as well.
No, we need Jesse Ventura.
He's a pimp.
God, no.
Yeah, that's right up there with Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger can't run. He's Austrian. No foreign-born person can be president.
Obama.
No, but he's an exception.
God, we're not going down this fucking birth certificate thing. Moving on. We're not going down the political road.
And to give you more happy news, let's play how many Marvel titles have been canceled this week.
How many?
I
I'm
think
going-
4. X-23, Punisher Max, Black Panther, the most dangerous man alive, and Ghost Rider. All have been canceled.
2 out of the 4 I follow.
2 of the 4 are the only 2 Marvel comics with a lead female role. So that leaves no women.
I have almost
So,
no
come on,
reason.
DC lady that loves to yell at Jim and Dan at Comic-Con. Get on Marvel's ass for this one.
Yeah, why is she complaining about, why are all the girls never, it's like, there are at least, 3, 4 books that are specifically drawn
Yep.
of the ladies, and they had one, and she was a screaming psychopath usually most of the time.
Oh, but the news does see a little light at the end of the tunnel. X-23 is going out with a bang. Adventures as a babysitter.
Oh, God. Yeah, they're taking Adventures from Babysitting, the movie, and they're basically putting it in X-23.
23's world.
Yep. And now, is it the Richards kids that she's with? Or
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's the kids from FF.
Yep. So,
Oh.
wow. So you're taking a clone of Wolverine and you're turning her into Elizabeth Shue from the 80s. Great job,
Oh.
Marvel.
Do I even want to pick up the next trade for them?
Oh, I will probably be buying these X-23. I'm excited.
I mean, I love X-23, don't get me wrong, but I'm... First issue. I will have to read. After that, I will make my decision.
6 issues.
I will try to be...
6 issues.
Yep.
I decided, oh wait, trade. Well,
And also,
a week after I do that, it's canceled.
So what is there to read? What is there to read in the Marvel universe? Oh, you could always pick up Ghost Rider.
Yeah. How's that black?
Yeah.
Well, but
what's even better is Avenging Spider-Man, which everyone's so excited about, is getting Greg Land to do art for issue 4. I'm sorry.
Cowabunga.
Yay! So, will we put this next on the chopping block?
Probably.
No, because it's for one issue, and then he'll come back, and they'll realize never to give him a job again.
Yeah, but they've been saying that about Jeff Loeb for a long time now. Exactly.
Also, who's doing Amazing Spider-Man right now?
Your mom.
Well, she
Wow.
is damn talented then.
Yeah.
But
Well, Spider Island did just go over.
Have you seen Spider Island?
no,
I've
I know
seen-
of it. I've seen a few panels, but I haven't.
Yeah, I have.
physically, read.
I
through
haven't
all of it.
read anything. I've been waiting for trade for that.
What's wrong
It's
with Spider-Man?
atrocious.
Oh, the art.
Yeah.
Who's drawing?
I'm checking right now.
Can't be as bad as Schism.
Oh, it might be.
Flip.
New
flip,
artist.
New artist.
3 pages. New
flip,
artist.
New art. Oh my God, my brain.
I know, and I really want to read Schism. I know that's just gonna piss me off.
I told you should just borrow the download from me. 1 to 6.
But-
Make it easier this way. You don't have to pay for it and be terribly just. Oh.
But so well, Gunner's looking that up. We'll move ahead with a couple stories. One, the Victoria's Secret Angels are getting super heroic in their next fashion show. Snippets came up online, and a lot of their outfits are based off of superhero themed outfits. So, woohoo!
Waste of time.
Women that don't look anything like the women in the comics. Ooh, and they're all considered gorgeous. Okay.
I would say the Victoria's Secret models are pretty ladies. Yes.
It wavers.
Okay. Oh, let's see. We got our first banner for the Avengers movie. All 8 of them with their own little panel with an A in front of them.
All fighting for screen time.
Yep. Best one was, though, I do have to say, was Mark Ruffalo. Was because half of his face is him, and then in the shadow he's turning green.
Nice.
So I kind of did dig that one.
Give the most work to that guy.
Let's see. One I'm actually kind of excited about. Godzilla coming to IDW. Everyone's favorite Japanese monster now starting his own mini-series, Godzilla Legends, with IDW. I'm probably going to pick this up.
I'd have to see where it goes. I there's too many random histories with that and just so much laughing.
It's fucking Godzilla, come on!
Not unless there's Gonzuki.
Gaika!
Gonzuki.
No, do not bring the kid back.
Gonzuki. It's got to
Don't
be a kid in
bring the kid
Gonzuki.
Blue Water Productions and Warner Brothers have come to an agreement on Wrath of the Titans, so they can finally use the name for the next Clash of the Titans movie, because Blue Water already had one out there called Wrath of the Titans, and of course, we own this property, you can't use it. Here's money. Hey, you can use it now.
Yeah, that's what changes everybody's opinion.
So, congrats to Warner Brothers on that. I just don't know if we need another Clash of the Titans.
Especially if you're going to remake it in such a very odd light.
The
gods wouldn't be smart enough to figure out that by killing all the people, they would get weak.
Yeah. So, how's your search going?
I'm looking not too much right now for what I'm looking
just
for.
Trying to rewrite him out of it so they don't have to remember. Spider Island happened. End of story.
Spider Island. Profit. Oh, let's see. I was gonna say this one I'm kind of excited about. Dark Horse is bringing Josh Wheaton titles to digital devices, so we can finally download our Buffys and Angels.
Cool. Has anyone read any of those?
I haven't. I wanted to though.
Because I've seen.
I read some of the early stuff, like when the comics first came out.
Oh, I've seen some of the video versions of them, and I've been kind of tempted to just want to pick it up and see what they actually use for it, and see if it's really cool.
And now that Breaking Dawn is out, I can officially say Team Buffy.
Oh God!
Seriously, if I did, Team Spike. If I didn't have to work Saturday,
you would have gone. Yeah,
I would have went, or Friday. I would have went to the midnight show.
Oh, that reminds me to ask Gunnar. Did your
strap on my gun belt? Load it with wooden stakes.
Gunnar, were you forced to go or no?
Nope, I was here.
Oh, okay.
You lucky bastard.
I was really hoping I'd hear a long story about how you and your girlfriend went. And you're just walking and you've got a Team Spike shirt on or something. And they're just all staring at you.
I would have did it. No. I know where my allegiances are.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, Army of Darkness is returning in 2012 to print format.
Okay.
Writer Elliot Cenaro and drawn by Marat Michaels will be returning in February for, was it IDW that did Army of Darkness?
I think.
Or was it Dark Horse?
I think it was IDW. I'm not sure.
So,
it's been a while.
So, more Bruce Campbell. Can never get enough of that.
Okay. I think that was a sneeze.
I
wonder when the movie is supposed to.
The remake?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that was supposed to be 2012 too.
I think so. I haven't heard too much. All I've heard is that I know that Bruce is working with the.
Yeah.
So, I expect some sense of brilliance.
Yep. Actually, this one I'm kind of excited to check out. Boom Studios has struck a deal with Grant Morrison for his Avengers series. Not the Marvel Avengers. We're talking Emma Peel and and John Steed.
Those other guys.
Yeah, the British Avengers. The guy with the umbrella and the hot sidekick.
Yeah. That
really bad remade movie with Uma Thurman from the 90s that, oh God, I don't want to go down that road anymore. Dark thoughts.
Puppies, kittens, small baby being murdered. Okay.
And then, of course, as long as we're talking Boom Studios, they have announced that they are going to be continuing with the Peanuts series.
Okay.
So, good for them.
Yay.
Yay, Peanuts live on.
Yes, they do.
Even in Charles Sousa's memory.
If only we could get more Calvin and Hobbes. I know it's not going to happen, but...
And then, any luck, or... Because we're pretty much down to the last story.
Yep, nope. No luck.
Well, to close out comic news this week, you remember a couple weeks ago, we talked about Mike Meyer, the handicapped gentleman who had all of his Superman stuff stolen. Well, the thief was caught, and Mr. Gary Armbruster, yes, I can't make that name up.
He sounds like a villain.
That's an awesome name.
He sounds like a villain. Literally. He sounds like a villain.
I am the Armbruster! Has been sentenced to 6 years in prison for his dastardly deed.
Hopefully he meets up with Arms Akimbo and the Mannonite in there. Oh my God, his name is such a villain name. You can't not run that.
You really can't make that shit up. Oh.
And he'll team up with Longhorn.
Oh man. And Chief Sitting Bull.
and the Lobe. Oh man.
Hey, I have some more bad news.
Please don't tell me it's more cancellations.
I was going to say, you say another
It's
Marvel.
more cancellations.
God damn it!
Now who?
Doc and Dark Wolverine has been canceled.
I knew they were going to fucking get rid of him! They just kill all of Wolverine's children off. Yes. If the girl was gonna go, that fucker's gotta go too.
Okay, I haven't read too many of the Dawkins stuff. I read a couple of the Romulus ones.
Okay.
So
and
this list
X-23.
is what I think it is. In this month alone, X-23, Ghost Rider, Alpha Flight, Daken Dark Wolverine, Black Panther the Most Dangerous Man Alive, Iron Man 2.0, Herc, Destroyers, and Victor Von Doom have all been canceled.
That's wow.
That is a fucking handful.
Yeah.
The others that are at the bottom of their sell list right now: Thunderbolts, X Factor, Avengers Academy, Shield Volume 2, Generation Hope, and Deadpool Max. And
Generation Hope is down there?
yeah.
And fucking Avengers Academy.
Yeah. The bottom of that list is Deadpool Max, top is Thunderbolts, and apparently they're saying Thunderbolts will not be canceled.
Okay.
So everything else could.
Yeah, but I knew Deadpool
was getting close to ending anyway.
Yeah, that they had already announced that they were walking away from that one.
But, I mean, the Avengers Academy, I thought they were just
They just
about
started
to...
that!
I thought they were just going to do a new one. So, wow, for that to be down that far already. And that can definitely explain why X-23 could be dropped, because that's supposedly where she was going to go next.
Yeah.
It was going to be the Avengers
X-23
Academy.
was doing better than all these. X-23 had the most sales.
Then why the fuck would they drop it? God damn it.
Okay, moving off of that, because we could probably talk for another hour about that. So, ending comic news on a very sad note this week. But don't worry, we will be back, and we will hopefully lift your spirits, as it is time for reviews. All 4 of them coming up, as we will be right back.